medications, what happens if you miss a dose? What's the process? And because everyone sort of, obviously need to take your pills morning and evening. I've met people that are really anxious of taking it on the minute.
Mhm.
Other people that are really probably a bit too casual. What's
Mm.
the advice for medications?
So medications are prescribed to you and explained really thoroughly, both as an inpatient and as an outpatient. And it depends on the medication that you're put on. I'm going to speak in general terms, but if they're prescribed at a certain time, you should take them at that time. If you miss a dose accidentally, you usually take your medicine in the morning and it's suddenly mid-afternoon. You just need to be cautious that not taking a dose when you remember, and to contact your transplant team. If you took a dose and it was too close to your next dose, it can throw things out and it can cause some disruption in your system. Alternatively, if you take doses that are too far apart, then that can also not give you the coverage that you want. I would say if you've missed a dose of medication, call your transplant or your nephrologist, whoever you trust with your medication decisions, and they will advise you whether you should take it or not. But please don't take double doses. Don't take a different dose to what you would have been prescribed, but seek medical advice.
Yeah. Go back to your team. And when you go through that post-transplant process, you'll chat to the pharmacist. They'll explain those timings and everything else. They'll tell you what your windows are, the distance between, time between each dose. So you'll get a lot of information there anyway when you go through it. But
Absolutely.
yeah,
Everybody has a smartphone now. There's plenty of really incredible apps that you can get to remind you to take your medication, to track it. There's alert bands that you can put on a water bottle when it hasn't been drunk in a while. It alerts you to take some water. There's Webster packs for people that aren't as comfortable with apps on your phone. There's lots of different ways that we can help and facilitate you to remember your medication and to help with that health anxiety around taking medications.